She stole my man and my promotion. Everything Maria touches turns to gold, while my life turned to shit. Hi, I'm Alexis Watts. You're about to discover how a trip to Ukraine led me to discover Maria's manifesting secret, which took me from overworked and underpaid to securing a big raise. I went from lonely and depressed to attracting a devoted husband. We regularly travel to places like Amsterdam, Thailand, Australia. No, my life isn't perfect. Whose is? But it's as close to perfect as I could wish for, which is why I'm putting myself on the line. I've made it my duty to help you manifest abundance so you can start living the life you've always wanted instead of one you're simply settling for. Just imagine never feeling jealous again because you live a life that makes others jealous of you. Imagine going to bed every night knowing you have plenty of money left over after bills, shopping, and travel. Imagine sweet morning kisses from your one true soulmate who loves you so much, everyone can see it. Picture yourself radiating health and vitality, where you jump out of bed excited for the day. Is that the life you dreamt about as a child? Then pay close attention to the discovery I'm about to share. A discovery that began on the most humiliating day of my life, when a bouquet of roses landed on my friend Maria's desk. Attached was a note, "Congratulations on your promotion, beautiful. Dave." When I got Maria a job at my workplace, I never expected she'd become my boss. I was overlooked for 4 long years. My manager kept my promotion hanging over my head like a carrot on a stick. But every year I'd hear the same excuse. "Sorry, my hands are tied. There's nothing I can do." All it took was 3 months for Maria to waltz in and steal my promotion. Being around Maria had always made me feel uncomfortable. She had it all. The townhouse, the adoring men, the money. It's like she bent the universe to her will. And to make matters worse, my office crush sent her roses. My face went hot as I watched him stare at her with hearts in his eyes. All of my coworkers waited for my reaction. We all pretended to ignore the elephant in the room, that while I'm stuck in a cubicle after 4 years, Maria would move into the corner office I'd been dreaming about. I faked a smile and forced myself to say congratulations, but I was humiliated. The next few weeks were the most crushing of my life. I cringed when Maria ordered me around, but little did she know I was on a mission. I was determined to take back my rightful spot. So when she asked me an unexpected question, I said yes without thinking. "Alexis, I'm going on an urgent trip to Ukraine. Can you come and assist?" In a matter of days, I was on a flight to Ukraine. It was the craziest thing I'd ever done. As soon as we arrived, we were upgraded to a hotel suite. We were offered free massages and even a free car rental. Things like that never happened to me. But as you're about to discover, there's a reason Maria manifests so effortlessly. And her secret was exposed on that very first night of our trip to Ukraine. We were dining at a traditional Ukrainian restaurant. Maybe it was my nerves or something else, but I started drinking heavily. The more I drank, the more I talked. I spilled everything. Things I never thought I'd say out loud, like, "Why is it that you work half as much, yet earn twice as much? You get everything you want. The guys, trips, and money, not to mention you always look perfect. What are you doing that I'm not? Is it the law of attraction? I tried that, but my life got worse. Is it vision boards? Meditation? None of that ever worked for me." When I saw the look on her face, I regretted opening my mouth. But then her eyes sparkled, like she had a secret to tell. The secret she was about to share can transform your life too, allowing you to attract your desires on command. Maria leaned in and spoke quietly, almost like she didn't want anyone to hear. "Alexis, you're not alone. 99% of women can't make the law of attraction work. We're taught to think our way to abundance, which often leads to anger and resentment, making you manifest the things you don't want. It's a vicious cycle that's impossible to break unless you meditate like a monk. Fortunately, there's another way to manifest abundance. It's practically foolproof, and it won't take decades of practice. It's all about turning off your brain and switching on your heart. Heart manifesting is unbelievably powerful if you know how to do it. In fact, Dr. Roland McGrady discovered the heart is 5,000 times more powerful than the brain. Its untapped energy source allows you to manifest at rapid speed. When you manifest from the heart, you activate the highest vibration called feminine frequency. Absolutely anyone can tap into feminine frequency if you know how to manifest from the heart. Maria explained that activating feminine frequency is the work of Dr. Stanislav Grof. His life's work was in going beyond the brain to become an alchemist of our life through breath work. Stanislav's work was so revolutionary that practitioners learned his methods to establish breathwork institutes across Ukraine. Using his proprietary method, women have been guided in healing their deepest wounds so they can finally manifest the life they deserve. Then, almost as if she was reading my mind, she asked the one question that would change my life. Would you like me to take you to a breathwork institute here in Ukraine? I blurted out yes, and a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. Almost like she had removed decades of baggage. The next morning, we walked into the institute. When we sat down, a powerful sound filled the center. It was like nothing I had ever heard. The instructor walked us through a simple breathing technique. It involved taking 3 breaths at different intervals. I felt my energy clear instantly, almost as if I'd ended all my stress. The music combined with the guided meditation made me feel unbelievably relaxed. As I laid down, closing my eyes, I felt like I was floating above my body, looking over myself with unconditional love. But when the 30-minute meditation ended, that feeling vanished. As I left the center, a man brushed past me, spilling coffee all over my feet. I felt ridiculous, embarrassed for trying something so silly. But Maria looked at me with a smile and said, "You can keep doing the things that aren't working, or you can join me again tomorrow. What do you have to lose?" The next morning, I returned to the institute. But this time, my guard was all the way up. And when the music started, I felt the same crazy sensations. I felt my energy clear as we performed the same breathing technique. As the guided meditation continued, I felt every cell of my body vibrate at rapid speed. But this time, a rush of energy shot through my body, like a warrior goddess had awakened after a long, deep sleep. But when I left the center, nothing happened. No money fell on my lap, no special treatment, nobody noticed me. On the 3rd morning, I thought, what's the point? But Maria's words stuck in my brain. What do you have to lose? Those words saved my life. Because this time, my heart burst wide open, and it created a direct connection with the universe, like it was on speed dial. When I left the institute, I felt like I was floating, and every man held open the door. For the rest of our trip in Ukraine, I finally knew how women like Maria felt all the time. But beyond the special treatment, it was when we flew back that my life transformed. I'll tell you about the money and man I manifested in just a minute, but first I need to tell you about how my body changed. I felt lighter, like I had shed 10 pounds, even though I was eating like a pig, and I had actually gained weight. My voice even got higher, and wow, my skin. For the first time, I felt confident without makeup. But best of all, I finally knew my worth. There is no better feeling than knowing you deserve the best. I was no longer willing to settle for less, which is why I finally set boundaries at work. As a result, I got promoted to Director of Operations, which came with perks like free trips, fancy dinners, and double the salary. But even better than that, I felt at one with the universe. Like the universe could read my thoughts, delivering everything I want automatically without effort or work. I was guided every second of the day, just like I had been guided to that institute in Ukraine, and just like you have been guided to me today, so that you too can manifest everything you want. While I was grateful for the money, trips, and promotion, I desperately wanted a soulmate. Then one day I was on a flight to Vancouver, where I was seated next to a handsome man in business class. Not only was he the CFO of Canada's largest insurance company, It felt like we had known each other our entire lives. The flight attendant assumed we were married, and we played along by holding hands. Ever since, we've been inseparable. He didn't waste any time. Within 3 months, he proposed with a flawless diamond. I was finally living my best life. But even if I had everything I'd always wanted, I knew I couldn't keep this for myself. So when Maria accepted a job offer at another company, I arrived at her goodbye party with flowers and a question. Can we make feminine frequency available to all women? At first, she refused. But finally, she agreed to call the Institute in Ukraine. And I'm so happy she did. Because it turns out new technology has changed the game. By combining ancient and modern techniques, they created the only feminine frequency audio program in the world so that all women can enjoy the feminine frequency experience at home. Now, from anywhere on the planet, you can download the feminine frequency audio track onto your phone, tablet, or computer. Then press play and let the 30-minute audio meditation do all the work. As the guided meditation starts, you will go through 3 distinct phases. Phase 1, free yourself from self-doubts. Follow along the guided meditation for the 777 breathing technique. This breathing exercise instantly clears self-doubt, which allows your authentic self to emerge. Suddenly, you feel extreme confidence, which naturally attracts the people and opportunities you want. No longer will you tolerate living below the life you know you are destined for. Phase 2 is sacral energy healing, which brings your creative power to life. Nobody will be able to stop you in creating life on your terms. Creativity is housed in your sex center, making your sexuality light up. Sabrina reports, after 3 kids, I'm sexier than I've ever felt. Phase 3 is heart opening, where the floodgates of your heart burst open, allowing you to manifest from the heart, switching on your feminine frequency for the first time, which is the most powerful vibration possible to attract everything you want. Suddenly, synchronicities pile up, almost like the universe can read your thoughts. Alexa describes it as manifesting is as easy as ordering a pizza. When I ask, and it gets delivered crazy fast. Your manifestation power is hidden inside you. All you need to do is activate it now. The feminine frequency audio track does all the work, and it only takes 30 minutes of uninterrupted time a day from the comfort of your home. You won't have to pay $2,000 for a flight to Ukraine or hundreds in hotel costs. If you act right now, you'll get feminine frequency for just $27. Click the button below for instant access. Your brain is coming up with a million excuses not to do this for yourself. So I'm going to make this an easy decision. I'm backing you up with an ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. That's 100% money back if you're not satisfied within 60 days from now. If you're like me, then you might feel unworthy of making this life-changing investment, even though it's something you absolutely deserve. That's why I'm doing something to make this a no-brainer for you. I'm including 3 free gifts when you order now. Gift number 1, I am enough. These I am enough affirmations give you confidence to own any room. Gift number 2, goddess triggers. Watch this subliminal video to rapidly increase your beauty. Perfect before an interview or date. Gift number 3, manifestation sigil. Attract an instant blessing when you look at this mystical piece of art for 10 seconds. Each of those gifts are yours free, but only if you complete your order now. Now it's up to you to decide your fate, and there are only 2 avenues to choose from. One is Settle Street, where you continue to settle for less. Resign yourself to a life of hard work, burnout, exhaustion. I know you don't want that. Which is why I want you to seriously consider taking Abundance Avenue, the scenic fast lane, where you quickly awaken your feminine frequency, allowing you to manifest on command, and finally understand what having it all really means. That can be yours, but only if you click the button below. Remember, you risk nothing with your 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can act with confidence when you order Feminine Frequency now. Again, I'm Alexis Watts. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you on the other side. Still here? You might have some questions. Questions like, why is feminine frequency only $27? The answer is simple. It would be unethical to price out women down on their luck. $27 is just enough to cover our expenses. You might also be wondering, will this work for me? Feminine frequency works for all women. No matter what you look like or where you live, whether you are married or divorced, some men have even used feminine frequency with incredible success, because men need to bask in their feminine energy once in a while too. But what happens if I don't get results? You're backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. Simply contact our customer support within 60 days, and you'll get a full refund. How often should I listen to the feminine frequency audio? We recommend listening to feminine frequency once a day for 3 days. Then listen to it again whenever the need arises. How do I access feminine frequency and my 3 gifts? After clicking the button below, you will be forwarded to a page where you will need to enter your payment details. Once you complete your order, you will be able to instantly download your feminine frequency audio program plus your 3 free gifts. You will also receive an email with all of your downloaded links. What if I have a question or need assistance? If you require assistance at any time, simply contact our friendly customer support center and we will be happy to help. Can I still get my copy of Feminine Frequency? If this page is still up, it means there is still a spot available for you. Click on the button below now to lock in your spot. Now!